Good evening, everyone. I hope you can all hear me. Welcome to the inaugural Barking and Dagenham Faith and Community Awards, a celebration of the work of the often unsung heroes from our borough's rich and diverse faith and community groups. It is lovely to see such a mix of familiar and also new faces online this evening. A very, very warm welcome to you all. The group we've just watched open the event tonight is called the Doll Academy, a traditional Indian doll drumming group with a difference. I really hope you enjoy their colorful and energetic performance. My name is Renee Taylor. I'm a local resident here of the borough, and I'm also a church deacon, and I lead the women's ministry at Barking Elim Church. I'm also a member of the Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum, the organizers of tonight's event. For those who have only recently been introduced to us, the Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum has worked for over 10 years to build good relations between residents of different faith and belief backgrounds and to demonstrate our motto that faith builds community. We do this by hosting a range of community events and activities that are open to all. So tonight we will be celebrating a range of amazing projects within 6 categories. We received over 30 nominations, and a judging panel has had the pleasure of reading about all the important and groundbreaking work really that is happening across our borough. Every person recognized tonight does amazing work in our community, and tonight is about celebrating exactly that. You will all have received a brochure with information on the projects. I encourage you to look through this document to find out more about the different projects. We'll have limited time tonight, so we will hear a little about them, but I encourage you to read the document. The judges have picked a short list of highly commended finalists who are here tonight. They have then selected 6 projects, one from each category, whose work stood out to them as particularly exceptional to be the judges' choice winner in that category. And tonight, we will also be announcing the Mayor's Choice for Outstanding Community Group. Alongside the presentation of awards, there will be performances from local artists, as you see now, with Doll Academy, but also speeches from some key figures in Barking and Dagenham. So welcome. Before we start the event, I'd encourage everyone to turn on your cameras if you have not already turned them on. Join in the celebrations by clapping our winners. You can do that silently. You can also use the Zoom chat function to congratulate them. And to keep the night running smoothly, we ask that you please do keep your mics turned off and muted, unless asked by either myself or by Siobhan, who's helping us with the technical aspects tonight. I suggest you put your screen into speaker mode rather than gallery mode so you can focus on the speakers and the presentations. The ceremony will run for about an hour, and then there'll be a chance to network in breakout rooms. If you are posting about the event on social media, please use the hashtag BD Faith Community Awards. Siobhan will repost this now again and the chat function for you to use. So once again, welcome. I'm going to hand over to our Faith Forum Chair, Himanshu Jain, now to offer some words of welcome. Thank you, Himanshu.
Thank you, Renee, and good evening, everybody. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our borough's first ever Faith and Community Awards on behalf of the Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum. We are really proud to be hosting these awards. This whole process started in November last year, and originally we would have hosted these awards in April earlier this year, but the pandemic hit. Nevertheless, here we are today celebrating the community spirit of our vibrant borough. From my experience of living in Barking and Dagenham, I witnessed the power of faith and community groups, their work to build local connections and to help the most vulnerable in our communities. And due to their deep relationships and trust with the local people, they are often best placed to offer support and services that match specific needs. In the current volatile and uncertain times, faith and community groups have been on the front line of vital relief work in response to COVID-19, proving the need to specially recognize this work. But not everyone in the borough hears about this wonderful work happening all around us. This work often goes under the radar, especially as many groups don't seek to self-promote their work. That is why these awards are important, as each of these projects deserves celebrating and congratulating. The variety of responses to the categories you'll hear about tonight is what makes Barking and Dagenham the borough we want to live in. These annual awards are one way in which the Faith Forum intends to give this meaningful and grassroots social action the recognition it deserves. We also hope that this recognition does not only celebrate the inspirational work, but will inspire many more. Without taking up any more time, I just want to say that I'm looking forward to developing a relationship with each and every group here tonight. With that being said, and without further ado, tonight we have the pleasure of company of His Worshipful, the Mayor Councillor Peter Chand. I would like to request him to formally welcome everybody.
Hello, can you hear me? Thank you very much, Himanshu. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today, the inaugural Faith and Community Awards. It's absolutely a real pleasure for me. And I want to say a huge thank you to Himanshu and his team for really putting this event on. This was his brainchild. He had a vision, I think, in the Mayor's Parlour at some point in November that he really wanted to bring the communities together, and Faith does that. I'm really proud of that. So I want to wish everybody luck tonight. Being on the judging panel was probably one of the hardest jobs I've done for a very long time. There are some fantastic community groups out there and faith groups that really are our unsung heroes. We don't really know the work they have been doing behind the scenes. And I want every one of those groups that have been nominated or not been nominated to be really extremely proud of your achievements. You haven't gone unnoticed, and when it's safe to do so, we'll invite you to the Mayor's Parlour along with the leader and the chair and all those present here today to really formally recognise the fantastic work you've done. I need to also mention the groups out there that have done fantastic work during COVID-19. I mean, really, this showed true community spirit when we needed it most. I mean, it's been a real difficult 5 months. We're fortunate enough to be fit and healthy, but there's some people out there that unfortunately are on the category where they're in shielding, and they've been shielding now for nearly 5 months. And there's community groups going out supporting and helping them really unnoticed. We don't know who they are, and they're doing a fantastic job. So on behalf of Barking and Dagenham, a huge thank you to you for doing that. Also, I want to make all you guys out there who are noisy to make as much noise as possible today to really congratulate those winners that are doing a fantastic work in Barking and Dagenham. I want to also formally welcome our special guest today, the Deputy Lieutenant Ian Pittaway, the Leader of the Council, Councillor Darren Rodwell, and the Deputy Leader, Simon Ashra. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I wish you all good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Peter, for those words of encouragement and support. Now, let's begin to hear about these inspirational projects that we've been talking about. I now welcome Tokunbo Dorisimi to announce the finalists and the winner of the Judges' Choice for our first category, Health and Wellbeing. Thank you, Tokunbo. Not sure if I can hear Tokunbo. There may be some technical difficulties. So what I'll do is I'll continue for her. Category 1, which is health and well-being. These are projects in this category which create specialized services for the health and well-being of residents. They reduce social isolation. They improve the quality of life by supporting vulnerable people from different backgrounds in our borough. The shortlisted projects are Street Tag, which uses technology to encourage people to be more physically active and to improve their mental health. 2, Barking and Dagenham Volunteers Bureau, which operates 20 get-together groups every weekday for vulnerable people in the borough. 3, Mission to the Homeless, which provides a safe place for homeless people and serves up to 70 hot meals a day. CBE, CBNF and BG, which provides a range of activities for older people in Chadwell Heath. And Community Concord, an Indian community support group, which brings people together through activities, groups, and workshops. The judges chose the winner in this category due to the high need of the group this project supports, the delivery of services day in and day out, and in recognition of all faith groups working tirelessly on this very issue across the borough. And the winner in the category for health and well-being is Mission to the Homeless. I'd like to invite the representative from Mission to the Homeless, yes, you can congratulate them, to just take a minute to say something about the project.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank you. Really a bit of a shock. To talk about the project, thank you so much. The project is really simple. It's not just Gillian and myself, it's the whole church, basically. We feed the homeless every night, rain or shine, bank holiday or not, 7 days a week, for 1 hour a day. We give everybody that comes to the front of our building food, hot food and a cold drink. And they have our ear, and they also can, if they ask for our help, we can either help them if it's within our powers to help them, or we can signpost them to other organisations that work throughout the borough. Some other organisations I'm sure you belong to, and we pass them on so they can get help. We've so far housed, or helped house, how many people? Quite a few. We'll say but 6, and we currently are assisting 3 or 4 others. So, and that's it really. It's not.
We offer emotional support to anyone who needs it. We hand out clothes as well, and we've got plans for future things to do later on when we can.
That's what we do. That's it.
Oh, congratulations, the Mission to the Homeless. Great work that you were doing there.
Thank you.
We will now move on to our second category of awards. I welcome Unmesh Desai to announce the finalists and the winner of the judge's choice for our second category, improving access to services.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me? Hi. Yeah. I think I came in at the right time. I just joined you a few seconds ago. So good evening, everyone. And it's good to be with my friends in Barking, Dagenham. So my name is Unmesh Desai, and I'm the London Assembly member for City and East London, a constituency which includes the City of London, Tower Hamlets, Newham, and Barking and Dagenham. It gives me great pleasure to be here tonight to announce the award, this award on behalf of such an inspiring council and indeed an inspiring borough. London is well and truly moving east, and Barking and Dagenham is right at the forefront of everything good that has been happening over the last few years. I'm announcing the projects recognized in the Improving Access to Services category. Projects in this category identify people who are often overlooked and excluded. They work over time to connect people to life-saving public services, advice and support. It's only right that we give them the recognition they deserve with this award today. The shortlisted projects are Thames Ward Community Project, SOL for Parents, which is a free program for parents in the Thames Ward, helping them to build their confidence and language skills, and Rivers of Joy, events and services including free legal advice and support, a weekly food bank employment training, and a youth club. The judges chose the winner due to their view that so much of the community work that happens in this area comes from this organization, and in recognition that there's a huge need for this particular project. And the winner is Thames Ward Community Project, SOL for Parents. Congratulations. And well done to Rivers of Joy as well. And thank you again for inviting me to announce. It's a privilege to be asked to announce this award. So I wish everyone well. Have a great evening.
Congratulations to Thames Ward Community Project. Before we hear from more finalists, I am excited to announce our second performer of the night, the Barking Elam Church Creative Team. I welcome their pastor, Lloyd Cheshire, to introduce the group. Thank you, Lloyd.
Hello. Hi. Thank you very much. It's a privilege and pleasure to be here. As has been said, my name's Lloyd Cheshire. I'm the minister here at Beat Church. I'm thrilled that the Homeless Mission won the category this evening, so thank you very much. Just want to say a little bit about the performance that you're about to watch. In the book of Numbers in the Old Testament, God gives Moses a blessing, and it's a very important blessing. And we as a church here in Barking wanted to really use this prayer over Barking and Dagenham this evening. And so the last few weeks, members of our church, old and young, put together this incredible blessing to show our diversity, but also to really pray this prayer of blessing over our community. And so, yeah, so over to the guys who have put this video together. I hope you enjoy it.
Our church has people from different nations. We all have different cultures, but we have one faith. Amen. Amen. Amen.
The Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Let's sing that again. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Amen. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Amen. May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. May His presence go before you, and behind you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you, He is with you, in the morning, in the evening, in your coming, and your going, and your weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, He is for you. May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. May His presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around
like to see a specific amount of people or individuals. However, the creative arts team is all of us, and this piece that we've worked on together is just a reflection of who we are as a church, as a community, and as a people. That the gifts we have, we want to share in and amongst each other, but also amongst the world. We pray that you are blessed by this, and that you're also challenged to think, what can I offer in this time and in our community? Be blessed.
How inspiring was that? I hope you enjoyed that performance. Now, it is time for us to announce our third category of awards, and I welcome Ian Pittaway, Deputy Lieutenant, to announce the finalists and the winner of the Judge's Choice for our category, Promoting Inclusion. Thank you, Ian.
Good evening, Renee. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ian Pittaway. I'm the representative Deputy Lieutenant for Barking Dagenham, so I'm the representative of the Queen here in the borough. I just wanted to thank the organisers of this event to get 99 people. I think that's the current count together. All on the screens is an amazing achievement. I don't think any of us in March imagined we'd been in an event like this, but what a wonderful occasion. So thank you very much for inviting me to be a judge. It's been an absolute highlight of the last few weeks, wonderful. So I feel very privileged to be here this evening and presenting this particular award. Now I'm announcing the projects recognised in the Promoting Inclusion category. And projects in this category, they work at the intersection between faith and belief and other aspects of identity. And they're creating inclusive spaces for people who are at risk of misunderstanding, isolation, or exclusion. The shortlisted projects were St Chad's Church of England, who provided a range of regular programs for new parents, young children, and the elderly. The Barking and Dagenham Progress Project, which opportunities and support for young disabled people in the borough. And finally, the Mady Create Limited, which is an early intervention creative therapy support service for vulnerable people. And we had a tricky job choosing a winner because there were so many strong entries. But in the end, we chose the winner due to the wide-reaching project, which has a history of improving the confidence of those they work with. And, excuse me, the judges felt that this project has the potential to shape the rest of the lives of the people they work with. And we wanted to celebrate the approaches and impacts of this important project. So I'm very pleased to announce the winner is the Barking Dagenham Progress Project.
Thank you so much, Ian. I'd now like to invite the representative of Barking and Dagenham Progress Project to unmute themselves and to take 1 minute to say something about the project. Just before they speak, I do need to apologize. Category 2, the winners, we will give you a chance after this to speak. We have not forgotten about you, but we missed you in the beginning. So if we can have the Barking and Dagenham Progress Project representative just to say a few words, please.
Hi there, my name's Simon, and on behalf of the Barking and Dagenham Progress Project and my colleagues Nikki and Matt, I'd like to thank you so much for this award. It means a great deal to us. It's wonderful to have our work recognised, and will only serve as motivation for us to keep going, to do more and to be better. The true reward is working with our wonderful young people, but it's awesome to have something shiny to show them in recognition of their contributions and hard work. So thank you very much once again, and all the very best to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Now, for category 2 winners, my sincere apologies. Could the winner, the Thames Ward Community Project representative, please unmute themselves and say a few words about their project?
Hello, everyone. On behalf of Thames Ward Community Project, I would like to say thank you for the award. This award means so much to me. And the reason I decided to set up the ESOL for Parents project within Thames Ward Community Project is just because when I came to the UK 19 years ago, it was so difficult for me to find work. Even though I have very good English, I didn't need the language skills. I didn't have friends. I had to make connections. So I said to myself, and the student I teach on a regular basis are ESOL students. So whenever I see them, I see myself. I was frustrated, I was depressed. And I said to myself, everything I learned along the way is something I should not keep for myself. I need to share it with others. There must be people out there who are going through exactly some of the things I went through. For example, looking for work, learning how to make friends. Hence, my desire to set up this project. This award is for my students, people I've worked with. I will also seize the opportunity to thank everybody that supported me. They're not here this evening, but it's for them as well. And once again, thank you very much. I'm really humbled. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pierre.
Thank you.
That was very inspirational.
Thank you.
Right, we now move on to our fourth category of awards. I would like to welcome Councillor Saima Ashraf to announce the finalists and the winner of the Judges' Choice for our fourth category, Inspiring Youth. Thank you, Saima.
Hi, can you all hear me? Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. So I'm Councillor Saima Ashraf. I'm the Deputy Leader of Barking and Dagenham. I'm also a Cabinet Member for Community Leadership and Engagement. I know many of you know me, some I don't, and I'm sure we will meet soon. I hope so. I have to say, it's so nice to see so many faces that I haven't seen in a long time. And tonight it's great to see so many of you, and going forward, I think we will value even more our relationships. But what can I say? The work that has been done in Barking and Dagenham, especially since the past 5 years, related to faith has been incredible. The reviving of the Faith Forum in Barking and Dagenham has been amazing. And I thank you all involved, but personally, Himanshu, who is the chair now. I think it's worth remembering our good friend Trevor, which I'm not sure he's amongst us tonight, but I would really, want to pass good thanks to him. We miss him, and a lot of work has been done into this, and also to the Faith and Belief that has been a partner working with the council and with the Faith Forum in order to better every service that we want to deliver, but also to do something like we're doing tonight, to celebrate those awards, to celebrate everyone's achievement, and to be appreciated. And it's just fantastic to see that this is recognized, and we definitely need to do so going forward. We wanted something big. Well, we will have it hopefully next year, Himanshu. We need to do something even bigger. And I hope that we will all be there in a place where we can actually, hear the clapping and cheer each other. Fantastic performance so far, the drums, but also to the Elim Church. That really made me very emotional. And I have to say, faith is what really, made us all going with everything that is happening. Without faith, I don't think that, I would have managed, me personally, to carry on, delivering the services, staying away from your family, sending your children to work, regardless of, what is happening. So well done to everybody, and I'm really pleased. I'm going to now announce that I'm announcing the project, recognized in the Inspiring Youth category. And so the project in this category work with young people to encourage leadership and participation in their local community and connect them Sorry, and oops. Sorry, I've missed my page. Yes, and connect them with opportunities beyond their neighborhoods. So the shortlisted projects are Converse Dance Crew, a youth-led dance crew equipping leadership skills and expressions through dance. Gateway Youth Project, which is a workshops, opportunity and mentoring for young people aged 13 to 19. And Youth League UK, inclusive, accessible children's play activities for young people from deprived neighborhoods. So the judges chose the winner due to the vibrancy and energy of the project, as well as the focus on parental engagement, helping parents understand the impact on young people's development. So I am now going to announce the winner, but I really want to do this, a bit of a drum. And the winner is Youth League UK. Well done, congratulations.
I would now like to invite the representative from Youth League UK to unmute themselves and take 1 minute to say something about the project.
Can you hear me, everyone? I'm delighted to hear that we are the winners of this category. 20 years ago, in Buckingham and Dagenham, myself, John Wainaina, when I was a young person, then newly immigrant from Kenya, I set up a project in Buckingham and Dagenham. At the time, was known as African Youth League. 5 years down the line, it changed name to Youth League UK because of the number of other young people that had been included in our activities. Now, today, we have won this award, and I will say this award is thank you to the organizers for this great recognition. This award is not for me, but a great credit to the many young people in Buckingham and Dagenham that uses our services. Before this, we would have compared ourselves to a prophet not recognized at home. But now we are recognized. This has been a long time coming. Thank you to all our supporters, and especially thank you to London Borough of Buckingham and Dagenham and the big lottery. I would also like to thank Councillor Darren for always being there for us. He always pops in to have a look at us, and we are very grateful. This is a start of our great times. The recognition does not mean that we stop here. This is just to inspire us to go further up. We are very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
I trust everybody's still enjoying the event this evening, and we are all inspired by the projects that are being showcased. Aren't they great? So next up is our 5th awards category, and I'd like to welcome Hardeep Singh Rai to announce the finalists and the winner of the judge's choice for the 5th category, Environmental Sustainability. Thanks, Hardeep.
Thank you. Hello and good evening, everybody. My name is Hardeep Singh Rai, and I've been lived in the Barking for the last 50 years since I was a young lad, and I don't want to leave this town, but it is so nice town. And my children ask me, I say I wouldn't move it from this town. I love it so much. And I'm currently the secretary at the Singh Sabha London East Gurdwara, and also I'm a trustee of the Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum. I feel very honored, and also it gives me a great pleasure to be here tonight because I'm announcing the projects recognized in the environmentalist sustainability category. Projects in this field inspire behavioral change, educate others on the issues, and take practical action to tackle climate change. The short-listed projects are, first is Save London. It's teaching sustainability and the dangers of textile waste and fast fashion. and the importance of recycling, repairing, upcycling. The other project was River Roading Trust for preserving, protecting, and restoring the river roading and celebrating river's history. I'm glad to know that the winner is the River Roading Trust. Okay.
Congratulations to the River Roading Trust. I would like to invite the representative of River Roading Trust to unmute themselves and take 1 minute to say a few words about your project.
Sorry, it wasn't allowing me to unmute. Thank you very much, Alison. So I'm here on my boat on the River Roading right now. You can just see out there. I think the swans and their babies are here, and we're ecstatic to win this award. Thank you so much. The River Roading is really, we think, could be one of the jewels of the borough. And we, the boaters who started the River Roading Trust, absolutely adore this river. But more importantly, we love the community that it flows through. And it's been so wonderful working with so many of you to try and protect and restore this river. And we're looking forward to working with even more of you in the future. And I think the key thing from this award is we're really glad that more people know about the river and about the work of the Trust, so they can get involved and learn to celebrate, protect and restore this incredible place. So thank you so much for the award, and I'm hoping to meet as many of you as possible in real life in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul, and congratulations. We were meant to have a performance next, but unfortunately the performer has had technical issues and has not been able to log on. So we will continue. And to announce the next category, the winners of the 6th category, gives me immense pleasure to invite David Dangur, Deputy Lieutenant, to announce the finalists and the winner of the Judge's Choice for the 6th category, Outstanding Initiative in Response to the COVID-19 Epidemic. Thank you, David.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful event. Hello, my name is David Dangur. I chair the Lord Lieutenant of Greater London's Council on Faith. If you want to know more, just Google GLL Faith. I'm delighted to be attending the Barking and Dagenham Faith and Community Awards, not just because Barking and Dagenham are such a forward-looking borough, not only because of the connections of Barking and Dagenham with the, for instance, footballers Bobby Moore and John Terry, EastEnders Ross Kemp, comedy actor Nick Frost, and all the other big names that come from Barking and Dagenham. But also, seriously, because Barking and Dagenham are showing the way to all the other London boroughs about celebrating some of the most important organizations in our community that help with social cohesion, with help for all of us when we need it. So it is my great privilege to announce the projects recognized in the response to COVID-19 category. This category recognizes outstanding initiatives and projects in response to the COVID-19 pandemic that's affected us all, and which have been invaluable for the community during this unprecedented time. The 4 shortlisted projects are Humdum UK CIC, a food bank providing halal and vegetarian meals whilst challenging unhealthy eating habits. This group saw a 300% increase in service users during lockdown. Secondly, Singh Sabha London East Gurdwara. Members of the Gurdwara Sports Club prepared food and parcels and served an average of 4,000 meals a week. Third, Al Medina Mosque, Barking. It became a borough-wide site for storage and distribution for the vulnerable and distributed accessible information about COVID-19 to the community. And fourthly, Community Resources, which ran 11 different activities per week through Zoom, providing technical support for vulnerable people and distributed tablets and laptops to those in need. The judges chose the winner in recognition of the huge amount of food prepared, led by young people. The judge also wanted to recognize that this was a completely new initiative that this organization set up without any outside funding support. And I'm very pleased to announce that the winner is Singh Sabha London East Gurdwara. Thank you.
Congratulations. I would now welcome the representative from Singh Sabha London East Gurdwara to say a few words in 1 minute about their project.
Hello there. Hello to everyone. Can everyone hear me out there? Oh, thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone on the board here on the panel of the Faith Forum. It's a fantastic setup you've got here. Great work by all the group. Don't know what to say really. Wasn't expecting this. There's so many groups out there doing so much fantastic work, and you know, privilege for us to be, the honour for us to be nominated. But we weren't in it for any awards or anything else like that. It was just a duty we wanted to do as Sikhs. It was Guru Nanak Dev's message over 550 years ago to recognise the human race as one and serve the most vulnerable in our communities. So that's all we've done basically. It was a big challenge, new challenge to us, and thank God, with the help of all our hundreds of volunteers, you know, funding from the local community, from the Gurdwara, and thanks to the executive committee of the Gurdwara, you know, we reached 4,000 meals a week. So it's a big honour for us to be nominated, and thank you for choosing us. And hopefully something good come out of the lockdown, that the whole community got together and we solidated together for a good cause and give back to the community. Once again, thank you to everyone involved. Keep the good work up. You're doing a fantastic job, everyone out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sukhbir, and congratulations. Also, congratulations to all of our winners in the 6 award categories. Fantastic, fantastic work, and also to all the nominees as well. I'd now like to welcome His Worshipful Mayor of Barking and Dagenham, Peter Chand, to announce a special award, the Mayor's Choice Award for Outstanding Projects. This is our final award for the evening. So thank you, Peter. If you could unmute yourself. I do know that the winner of this award has unfortunately not been able to log on tonight, Peter, but if you could say a few words, please.
Yeah, most definitely. Look, thank you and congratulations to all the winners in all the categories. It's really humbling to see so much fantastic work in our borough. Again, I say they're unsung heroes. Not all of us know the work they do, so it's great that we're recognising their work today. And thank you, Umesh, for the wonderful words that you said about the borough. And David, thank you for the wonderful words that you said about the borough. It is a great borough, and I think Hadal Singh hit the nail on the head. It's a great borough. He's been here for a very long time. He's not going anywhere. I'm a 66 born baby, 1966, and I still live here. So it must be a great borough. And, you know, well done to everybody for putting this on. It's been a fantastic success. I've had the hardest job out of everybody, and not only judging on other panels, but also judging on this one, the Mayor's Special Award. So my special award for outstanding project is a group of people really have been going since 1992, and they are the Barking and Dagenham Volunteer Bureau. And I actually know a few of these people, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about them. Well, yes, congratulations first of all. I'll say it's a really little bit about them. They operate 20 get-together groups a week, every day of the week, and the get-together groups are the vulnerable people, people with disabilities, people with learning disabilities, and the elderly. And that is a huge task because it also includes they have to put on transport. Community transport to bring them into hubs. They are fed while they're there as well, because some people are there for most of the day, so they need to eat their lunch or dinner, whatever it is. They do special outings for the groups. It is a really, really humbling charity. I mean, they really are unsung heroes. Again, and they do some fantastic work, and I'm so proud I'll be able to choose them as my charity. They also, not only do they help the vulnerable, they look at how to stop social isolation. And I've spoken about social isolation many times before. It's one of the silent killers in our community. People living alone, socially isolated, have no support network. And this is something that they try to overcome and work with the groups to come out into the community. And hats off to them, they do a fantastic job. Long may they continue. COVID has put a stop to that for the time being, but they've still been phoning up the residents, our residents, the elderly residents and people with disabilities, to make sure that they're okay. And if they need food, food is supplied for them through various networks. So thank you very much for what they've done. And well, is there another performance to finish, or do you want me to sing? Well done, thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter. As I said, unfortunately, they've not been able to log on tonight, the winners of this category. But that does bring us to the end of all our awards categories. So thank you so much to all our presenters, and once again, congratulations to all our finalists and overall winners. It's been fantastic to be introduced to so much inspirational work and to just get a glimpse of the diverse and rich social action happening right here in our borough. Our Faith Forum members look forward to developing a relationship with you all, and we hope through this initiative we can create a platform for collaboration and for sharing of ideas and practice. Before closing the event tonight, I am honoured to invite Darren Rodwell, the leader of the Barking and Dagenham Council, to offer his congratulations. Thank you, Darren.
Thank you very much. Can I say, well, what's it, MC'd is what the young people call it in this day and age. So thank you for that. Now, I saw a lot of friends on the screen. It goes without saying that I wish to thank every one of you for the inspiring work that you have done in this community, certainly over the last 5 to 6 months, but many of you over your lifetime. It doesn't matter what faith you are. It doesn't matter what skin colour. It doesn't matter what financial bracket you live in. What matters is what you can bring to a community. And it's fair to say the Worship the Mayor is a fantastic example of somebody who believes in community. The Deputy Lord Lieutenant, again, somebody who believes in our community. And in their different ways, they show that leadership that is needed. And in fact, if we look at what Her Majesty did with us some 5 years ago now, when she came to the borough to show the leadership in Chadwell Heath with the community there. Or was it Sydney Russell, where every child who had been appointed by each school of the borough to meet Her Majesty while she was walking around. Or the 100 or so residents that had the moment to dine with Her Majesty at the Barking Broadway Theatre before Her Majesty opened the swimming pool. I remember walking with Her Majesty and asking if she'd had a good time with us here in Barking and Dagenham. And her words to me was, I've had the nicest times when I can't remember since when, because the East End always holds a fondness in my heart. That's because she believes in the diversity of community. And you can't find anything more diverse than Barking and Dagenham. With every faith you can think of, with every culture you can think of, being led by people that believe in community. So it goes without saying that Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum is again leadership in an area where it was needed. We had it with Bishop Trevor, and like Deputy Leader said, Councillor Ashraf, we sorely missed his character. But that doesn't mean we miss his leadership, because the leadership is shown in abundance today with the chair. It's fair to say, and I'll never say your name correctly, but I will have a go. Himenshun is the best I can do from a Dagenham language. Is that all right? But it is true that the leadership you bring is inspiring to others. Every organisation on this call tonight, every person on this call tonight is a leader in their own right. It inspires people like myself to carry on doing the work we need to do. because it's only if we do it together that we will overcome all the obstacles that we find in our society today. And I'm so proud to say about what we have done collectively. We officially call it today BD Cam Plus, but actually that's every organisation in the borough, because BD Cam is actually community. And I don't mind saying that when I talk with pride of the 30,000 people you all supported and continue to support, it is phenomenal. The fact that we're able to safeguard people so that they will not lose their lives has been phenomenal. Our numbers are the same as Richmond's or Kingston, but we know our challenges are so much more. So I make no bones about it when I had a tear in my eye of joy and in my heart of pride when I saw B Church do their piece on here. I didn't know who they were before, but I had a sense of them in those few minutes in the dance and music and the prayer that they gave forward. It's incredible to think that 100 people have come together on technology that most of us thought was on Star Trek when I was a lad. But the truth is, if we can do this in the hard times, what can we do in the aspirational times, which will come from this dark cloud of COVID? We will carry on changing lives. We will carry on building hopes and dreams, because it doesn't matter what faith, what background, what education, or what wealth. It matters that you care for people. You care for your neighbours, your friends, your family, and together we will carry on being one borough, one community, making sure that no one is left behind. So thank you for allowing me to hear the honours given out tonight, and I look forward to seeing so much more from this group of people, because you are the true leaders in our community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Darren. Now we do have our performer back online, so it gives me great pleasure now to invite Dauda Ladejobi to perform a poetry reading. Welcome, Dauda.
Hi, everyone. I've had some quite unexpected hold-ups, unfortunately, but I'm really happy that I can join everyone. Yeah. Should I just get to the performance, or yeah?
You can go ahead, Dauda. We are waiting for you.
All right. Yeah. So this was a poem that I wrote with another project that I did with the Faith and Belief Forum, and yeah, it's just something I wanted to read because it's all about community, the empowerment, and also just kind of us as people coming together and taking hold. Yeah, it's currently still untitled, so yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Hope you enjoy. At times like this, I like to pray. No knees bent or hands clasped, just my hopes wrapped metaphorically. Apt how we adapt with our philosophies as freely as we grow within communes. Only in the singular does that statement become paradoxal. You see, my faith is informed by different beliefs, as is my community, a mosaic of cultures pressed on our stained glass sky with sleek hues of orange and blues. Under one sky we are all his lamb, sheep to this unforeseeable force that drives us to be our best selves, and not just for ourselves. No, we do it for the young and the old, the shy and the bold, those just opening up and those about to unfold. Those beautiful moments you realize you don't need words for prayers, when you find heavenly solace in the smile of a stranger, when you can hear home calling in the greetings of a passerby. We all want to share our goodwill, to be that ray that warms your heart, the light at the end of your tunnel, but 1,000 sunshines can leave you in a hellish disposition, haunted by the thought you may not recognize your savior. So we go out there, daily meeting deities, connection being the helm to these friendships, seamlessly threading us together, bridging the social and cultural belief tapestry, that has been woven into our humanity. Some see the red string and some see Geppetto's chiseled fingers tugging away at the loose ends of our faith, destined to always question destiny, because holy words have birthed devilish dynasties. So some choose blanker canvases to draw hope from. Some find sanctum in the words of griots. Their temples are homes for the soft and hard back alike, because we are all welcome to learn. In our world, this is neighbored by civic centers. One is home to conversations that fill the soul, sandwiched in with edible delights. Another houses those who discuss on housing, where we hope their ceilings are those same stained glass windows waiting to be elevated even further. That is to say, this barrier becomes a platform when, in recognizing all the things that kept us separated, when looked at with new light, will bring us together. That is to say, if we start to learn and not fear, we realize it's the differences that makes a community come together. They are the spark in conversation, when we realize the gap in past generations was a lack of communication. So now we make sure to sing and dance together, truly celebrate those differences as they should be, as well as we all get to see just how much individually we contribute to this home we call community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dada. That was a beautiful performance and really captured some of the vibrancy of our borough. Thank you. I am now going to invite Himanshu, the chair of the Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum, to formally close the event and tell you just a little bit about the vision of the Faith Forum and how you can work with us in the future. After Himanshu has spoken, we will be creating some breakout rooms for those who want to stay behind to allow for some networking for 15 minutes. I know there's quite a few of us who have never met before. If you'd like to take part in this networking opportunity, please stay on after Himanshu has spoken, and you will automatically be assigned to a breakout room. If you need help at any point during the breakout room, just please click Ask for Help on the Ask for Help button on the navigation bar. For those who won't be staying after Himanshu's spoken in the breakout room, we trust you've really enjoyed the event tonight. Thank you so much for participating. And Himanshu, I will now hand over to you.
Thank you again, Renee, and hi again, everyone. If you can see me smiling too much, that just says what a fantastic celebration we've had tonight. I hope we have been able to impress you all with the amazing work our faith and community groups are doing. I would like to thank all involved in putting this event together, the volunteers, judges, trustees and advisors of the Barking and Dagenham Faith Forum. As I said before, it's been a very long road, but we finally got here. Further, this event would not have been possible without the support of the London Borough of Barking and Dagenham and the Lord Lieutenant of Greater London's Council on Faith. So I would especially like to thank our Mayor Peter Chun, our leader Darren Broadwell, Deputy Leader Saima Ashraf, and Deputy Lieutenants Ian Pitzaway and David Tangor for their continued support throughout last 9 months. I would also like to thank Renee for being such a wonderful host, and to Jessica, who has been wonderful as our secretary of the Faith Forum. I would like to mention Amit and Sandeep, who have done the website and all the design work for this event, and lovely Siobhan, who's been doing the technical bits in the background. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the performers. It's been fantastic to celebrate these 19 inspirational projects and find out a bit more about those recognized tonight. But we want this to be more than a celebration. These awards were inspired by the East London Community Heroes Awards and the London Faith and Belief Awards. And it is my pleasure to announce that each winner here is an automatic finalist in the East London Community Heroes Awards, and each finalist has secured a nomination to the London Faith and Belief Awards. A key legacy of tonight's event is to create such opportunities for local groups to meet and work together for a better connected borough, not only in form of recognition, but in the form of of funding opportunities as well. You will hear about these in due course. Everyone here tonight is welcome to join the forum, and more information on how to do this will be sent out in next few days. In the near future, we will also be hosting events to bring everyone together again around key issues and create opportunities for partnerships. For example, every year we celebrate the Interfaith Week to promote awareness of different faiths, and we will continue to do so this year as well. We hold an annual heritage walk to mark the cultural history and heritage of Barking and Dagenham. I encourage all of you to look out for information on these events as and when it is available, and join us for these, or better yet, partner with us. We are always eager to hear new ideas from our community. So if you have an idea for a project or an event that the Faith Forum can undertake or should undertake, please feel free to reach out to me or any of our trustees and advisors. In doing all this, our key aim is to grow this network of faith and community organizations working together, involve even more community groups and residents, and encourage collaboration and social action between these groups. With that said, and as I draw the event to close, I encourage all of you to stay and network in breakout rooms. These will be automatically assigned in a couple of minutes. So thank you all once again for joining us today. Have a very good evening.
Just to say, Himanshi, Siobhan will now be taking us into breakout rooms. And then when the 15 minutes are over, we will all come back and we'll say goodbye to each other, okay? Thank you, Siobhan.
Thank you, Renee and Siobhan.
Great. Well, thank you everyone who stayed behind for the networking. I hope you've enjoyed that and that you've actually had some really good conversations. I've really enjoyed myself tonight, and I hope that everyone has enjoyed the celebration as well. This has given me personally so much hope for this community we all love, and it's been so, so inspiring. Congratulations to all the winners. May you all be inspired to go out, use your faith, your beliefs, your values to add value to others, to make a difference, and to build community in our borough. So good evening, everybody, and goodbye. And this is the end of the evening. Bye-bye. I see Himanshu would like to say something. Himanshu?
Well, I muted myself and I was struggling to unmute. But well, no, it is great to see so many people still behind. And I know I had wonderful conversation in my breakout. Well, thanks again, everyone. Thanks again, Darren, you're still here. So thank you for still being here. Yeah, well, we will see you all again in April 2021 with the awards, and before that with a lot more other events as well. So thanks again for joining, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And Peter, thank you. You're here too.